Hey guys, and welcome to a new video on this channel. I'm Sabi from CodeRevolution. So let me show you today a brand new update that was made for the viral pandemic prediction tools plugin. So starting from now, it will be able to use historical data of the COVID-19 pandemic and to simulate the future of the outbreak of the pandemic using the historical data. So until now, the plugin used only simulated data. So it started with simulated data and showed a possible outcome of the pandemic based on your parameters that you gave it to the plugin. But now the plugin will start off with real historical data from Johns Hopkins University website, and using that data it will try to continue to simulate the outcome of the possible pandemic. So let me show you this right away. So there are two new shortcodes added. First is the coronavirus historical data prediction. This will show a table with historical data in one part and simulated data in the second part. And the second new shortcode is coronavirus historical pandemic prediction. This will show a chart with historical data in the first part and simulated data in the second part. These two will have also Gutenberg block alternative. So let me go ahead and show you these right now. So for this, let's add a new post. Title, and let's go here into Gutenberg embeds. And first of all, let me show you the table. So the table is here, COVID-19 historical data prediction. So the historical is the keyword, and these will be the parameters that you can edit. So first thing first, you will need to select the target location. So to select the target location, you can click on this link and open the link that will be shown. And here you will see country codes, region codes, and even city codes. You will be able to use all these city and region codes as input for the plugin. So let's select, for example, Romania. So Romania, we can select Romania, enter it here. You must enter exactly like it is displayed here. So you see each country has a 3-letter code and also city, comma, space, and country code, or region, sorry. So if we enter row here and leave the other things as they are by default, we will have a simulation for our hands. So we can change the infection rate, the mortality rate, mortality complicator, burnout rate, iteration count, format, header text, and so on. So let's go ahead and publish this. And here we are. We have historical data. So this is the date, day, new infected, total infected, new deaths, total deaths. And if we scroll down, we will see that things start to happen. So here in Romania, in 26 February, there was the first case of infection. And this is still historical data. And infection count grew until today. It's the 28th of March, and we still don't have data for today, so the last available data is 27 March. and there were 263 infected, and this is the total number of infections, new deaths, and total deaths. So this is how we got the last historical data, and starting from here the plugin will take over and will start to simulate data based on the settings you gave it to into the infection rate, mortality rate, and so on parameters. So you can change the outcome of the disease here. So the simulated data will show that there will be around 516 deaths in Romania, and it will die off. So the stopping of the infection is determined by the burnout rate. So this is the percentage of the burnout rate, and there will be around 12,925 cases in total, and this will be how the pandemic will roll out. But you can change the infection rate, the mortality rate, the burnout rate. So let's set, for example, infection rate to 2 and hit update, and data will be dramatically different now. We can see that there are millions now. So yeah, there are millions, and in this scenario everyone from Romania gets infected. But now let's change this to Italy, for example. If we enter ITA, because we have here Italy somewhere, and I know that the code for Italy is ITA. Here it is. So if we enter like this and leave the infection rate at 1.3, we can refresh this and get data for Italy. So Italy started off 24 February, and now at 27 March we have 86,500 almost cases confirmed and 9,144 deaths. And based on this simulation, there will be 20,000 deaths and 350,000 infected. Yeah. Okay, so we can go ahead and change other locations for testing, and keep in mind that you should get data from here. Let's enter USA. So possible data sources are here. So for USA we have, until here is historical, and here starts the simulated data. It seems that it will peak around 62,000 daily cases. Yeah. Okay. Now let's take also for New York County. Let me show you how you can make this work for New York. So we can copy this. So New York County, New York, USA, update, and the plugin will be able to show data for New York now. So this is New York data. And it's pretty steep. Okay, now so I hope you got the point. This is how you can get data for the historical data simulation chart and simulate things with it. Now let me show you also the graph, the So we used the historical data prediction. Now we can use the historical simulation charts. So if we use this, the same thing will be available. Target location can be used from here, exactly like the table, but now if we refresh this, the chart will be displayed, where this is the real life data from Italy in this case, and this is the simulated data. Simulated data will be more smooth, so it will not have these different up downs. It will be smooth, and this is because simulation does not have these variations in it. It will be displayed like this. So we can change now the new infections to new dead, and in this case the plugin will show the new dead data. So this is our current peak, and the plugin predicts that the peak will not be passed, which I hope will be the case. So total infected, but keep in mind this is with this mortality rate, mortality complicator, and so on. If you change these, there will be different data. So this is the historical new infect, historical total infected, and simulated total infected. One more thing that I have to say: if you change here, for example, new infected, new dead, total infected, total dead, remaining population, keep in mind to change also data labels, because the data labels are these two texts that will appear here. So let me show you how to do this. If we select total dead, for example, we should write here total, for example, simulated total dead, and JHU total dead data. And now if we refresh, oh sorry, so I messed it up. So first is the Johns Hopkins data, and then the, sorry, so this is it. This is how you do it. So JHU total dead and simulated afterwards. And now the data labels are also correct. So simulated is the blue part, and JHU, the real life data, is the gray part. You can also change colors. Color changing can be done. Let me search for this. If we search for color, here it is. So colors can be entered with color codes. If you don't know what color codes are, then you should check on internet, check Google for this, but let me enter a color code. For example, red, and the second color code should be blue. Okay, and if we refresh now, we will have red and blue. So colors can be changed here. Okay. So this is how we will change the labels, and also let me show you. So I showed the new infected, new dead, total infected, total dead, remaining population. This is the chart that will show the population decline based on real life data and simulation. So total dead, this is what I showed you already, total infected. So total infected, and update. And if we refresh now, we will see that total infected count surges to 350,000 and it stops there. Similar to China, because China also has a similar plateau right now. Okay, so this is the main part of this update. I hope you will enjoy it. I also added some more dashboards. This is a side note. In this update, some more dashboards were added, like Lebanon, Pakistan, and some more. So you should check this list also and see if any new dashboards that interest you were added. If you find some dashboards that are not here, let me know and I will add it. Okay, so this is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this update and it will be useful for your sites and for your website visitors to spread word about the pandemic. And this is how real life data can contribute to simulations and be used in the plugin to generate insights about what the future might hold for us. Okay, so thank you all for your support and thank you for watching this. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also hit the bell notification, because I upload a new video to this channel each day at 8 p.m. GMT. So stay tuned to updates. So okay, this is all for now. Over and out, guys. Stay safe. Have a great day. Bye bye.